Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but I collected a lot of baseball cards as a kid, which probably is the reason that I have about 10 buckets about this size sitting in my house right now. So I thought a really cool new segment would be if I picked 3 random cards out of this bucket, told you a little bit about the player and their history in baseball. Guys, I'm Tony Metro. I make videos all about Major League Baseball, trade predictions, power rankings, and so much more. If you're into Major League Baseball, you gotta subscribe to my channel and turn channel notifications on so you know when I post a new video. And let me know, what do you guys think about this new segment? Do you like it? If so, tell me why, and if not, then tell me I suck. I like to hear that too. So I'm guessing I probably have at least 500 cards in this bucket right here, but I'm gonna just pick 3 random cards, no particular order, and let's see who we come up with. Okay, so the first player, I'm gonna go in deep for this one. Let's see, and I've got one, and it is Tim Salmon of the Anaheim Angels. So I got to know Tim Salmon really well, being a local in this area. And first of all, I gotta say, these are some of the cleanest jerseys that you will see in all of Major League Baseball. I would love to see the Angels bring these uniforms back. So Tim Salmon got his first cup of coffee in the big leagues in 1992, but in 1993, his Rookie of the Year season, he had 31 home runs and 94 RBIs. In that rookie season, Salmon had 82 walks compared to 130 strikeouts, a big reason for his 383 on base percentage. And over those first 5 years of his career, from 93 to 97, Salmon averaged 30 home runs, 99 RBIs, and a 140 OPS plus. His greatest single season came in 1995. Again, a ridiculous walk to strikeout rate, 91 walks as compared to 111 strikeouts. He had 35 home runs, over 100 RBIs, and an OPS of 1,024. And over his 14-year career, Tim Salmon finished top 15 in MVP voting 3 different times. Like I said, Salmon spent his entire career with the California, Anaheim, Los Angeles Angels, whatever you want to call them, including on their way to their World Series victory in 2002 over the San Francisco Giants. And during the 2002 playoffs, Salmon had 4 home runs and a slugging percentage of .525, including 2 dingers against the Giants in the World Series. For his career, Tim Salmon finished with a .385 on base percentage and 299 home runs, first on the Angels all-time record list until Mike Trout broke it earlier this year. Angel fans will always reminisce and think about Tim Salmon as one of the greatest players to ever wear their uniform. I don't know if we're going to top Tim Salmon in this segment, but let's pick out the second card. I'm going to go into the middle section of the box, and I'm going to pull out Jason Parise. Okay, so this is kind of sad to admit, but I know Jason Parise's name because he played with the Mets in the twilight years of his career. And no offense, Jason, but he really wasn't very good. So Parise was drafted in the 2nd round of the 2002 draft by the Devil Rays and spent the first 3 years of his career with the organization, but was ultimately selected in the Rule 5 draft by the Minnesota Twins in 2006. But later that year, the Minnesota Twins returned Parise back to the Devil Rays. And then in 2007, the Devil Rays traded him again to the Minnesota Twins along with Delman Young for Matt Garza and Jason Bartlett. Parise finally made his Major League debut in 2008, appearing in 10 games with the Twins. In 4 at-bats, he had 0 hits. In 2009, Parise appeared in 1 game with the Twins before he was DFA'd, and the New York Mets picked him up off of waivers. In that season, Parise played in 101 games for the Mets, had over 200 at-bats, but just 4 home runs and a .231 batting average. After that season, Parise would go on to play for the Phillies, the Rockies, the Orioles, and the Athletics, and he'd finish his career with 5 home runs and 24 RBIs. So, like I said, I didn't think we were going to do a lot better than Tim Salmon, but let's go back into the box for the third and final card of this video and see who we pull out. I'm going to go into the bottom left quadrant, and I pulled out Hee-Seop Choi. Okay, so like I said, even though I'm a Mets fan, I spent most of my childhood living in Los Angeles, and Hee-Seop Choi was kind of a folk hero here. So Hee-Seop Choi originally is from Korea, but signed with the Chicago Cubs at the age of 22. In 2003, over 80 games with Chicago, Hee-Seop Choi had just a .218 average and 8 home runs, but did carry a .350 on base percentage, showing off an impressive eye at the plate. But later that year, Hee-Seop Choi was packaged in a trade with minor leaguer Mike Nannini to acquire Florida Marlins first baseman baseman Derek Lee. Choi actually put together a solid year for the Marlins in 2004. Over 90 games, he had a .270 average, a .384 on base percentage, and 15 home runs. But midway through the season, Choi was once again traded, this time to the Los Angeles Dodgers, along with Brad Penny for Paul Lo Duca, Guillermo Mota, and Juan Encarnacion. In 2005, though, Choi would have a resurgent season with 15 home runs and an on-base percentage above .330. And in that season, one of the most historic moments of Hee-Seop Choi's career was when he hit 3 home runs with the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Minnesota Twins.
On this day in 2005, were you here? Were you perhaps chanting Hee-Seop Choi? Hee-Seop Choi.
And that's what I most remember from my childhood, sitting in the stands of Dodger Stadium, hearing his chant. After the 05 season, Choi was put on waivers and claimed by the Boston Red Sox and spent that entire season in their minor league system. In late 2006, Choi signed a deal with the Tampa Bay Devil Rays, but never again appeared in a major league game with any team in baseball. Nonetheless, I'll never forget going to the games at Dodger Stadium, sitting in the stands and hearing them say his name. Hee-Seop Choi. Hee-Seop Choi. So here are the 3 random cards I selected out of my box. What do you guys think? Did you know about all 3 of these players? And let me know in the comment section below, what did you think of this segment? Did you like it? And should I keep doing it? And stay tuned for my upcoming video later this week, 3rd quarter power rankings for Major League Baseball.